Hi guys, this is a video about Twinmotion's interface. So let's get started. In Twinmotion, you normally have two big panels on each side. So the panel on the left is the library, and it's where you can insert most of the things to the model, such as materials, vegetations, objects, characters, cars, and so on. And this is where you can control your layers on the left, on the right. So if we turned off some of these, we can see how the layers are controlled on that end. And if we try to insert anything, such as like a tree, you can see the new panel that comes up, which controls the object that you can insert, such as like the size. And if we try to insert a material or apply material to objects in Twinmotion, you can control the materials on this end, such as its color and so on. And you can also control the scale of the material on this end. And you can also control the layer here. And if we go to our library, we can try to insert people. So there's like people that move in Twinmotion, and there's like people with cutouts. So if we try to insert them both, when it comes to people with the movements, there's no there's nothing you can edit on them. So there's no edits on these sort of like people that you insert. But when it comes to cutouts, you can, or you have the option to remove texture from them. And if we click on here, we can control the time of the day by just dragging this up and down, and you can also control the speed of your model. So now it's set as a car speed, and now we changed it, which is a bit quicker. And we can also control the mode. So now it's set as drone mode. We can make it a pedestrian mode. In here we can also connect it to VR, or you can also change the view, so you can make it 3D, section, or a top view. And here you can also move the model, but I think because of the recording, the tool is not working, but it normally allows you to move the model from left and right. And if we went to objects, you can see the amount of things you can also insert, such as sounds, water, as well as home objects, which consist of like different things such as kitchen, storage, living area, and so on. And you can also insert light into Twinmotion. So we try to insert this light, and we will insert another one as well. And if we zoomed in, you can see how you can control the light here, as well as its intensity, as well as how wide it is. In the bottom, you can also control other things, such as like importing models to the side. I don't think the recording is showing the page, but you can basically import models using different elements. And this is where you can control your material. This is the material that we already applied. I think nothing will show now, but if I change the time of the day, you can see the material. And yeah, you can just play around with the scale as well as the rotation, as well as these. And you can also play around with the roughness of your material and other things as well, such as opacity and more. Here is where you can populate your model, and here is where you set your scene. For example, if we want this scene to be rendered, we can just click on the plus icon sign, and you can control the location as well as the time of the day and this end. And you can also control the weather. And in the camera, you can also control the exposure as well as the focal length. And you can also control your shadows here. And once you're happy with everything, you can also change the format size from like 2K to 4K and so on. And you can also play around with the angle of your render here. And once we're happy with that, we can use the export tool to export it. So you can just click on that, and there's like different formats that you can export it as, such as PNG, JPEG, and so on. And you can export it with the sky or without the sky. And you can also do refinement off, or you can do high, low, medium refinements. And once you're happy with everything, you can just click on that and export your model, your render, sorry. And once you're happy with that, you can also try inserting different things using your library, or you can also create a section just by doing that. And there's also different tools, such as the measuring tool, where you can measure elements within your model. And you can also do notes on your model. And there's other things that you can also insert, such as cars. And there's like different types of vehicles as well. So if we try to insert this car, you can just see. And boats, there's different types of things you can insert. And this is where you can save your file once you're done with it. So save as. And you can also either start new scene or open other files that was already there. So yeah, this is the introduction to Twinmotion. Thank you for watching.